what do you guys think about this comment I got highlighted here?
Let me see.
Here's a question. We know Gattis' play calling is bad, but do you think it's Ponce that got these QBs looking bad?
I disagree with both of those statements vehemently.
Take it away, Slim.
Yeah.
I mean, point out where Gattis' play calling is bad. Like I said, you can point to a play here or there where maybe you wouldn't have called that play in that situation, but all in all, I don't see anything wrong with Gattis' play calling. He likes to run a very balanced offense, which I prefer. Now, I think the popular thing is they want to run 5 wide every play and run an air raid. And I'm sorry, but Mike Leach is the most, prominent name in doing that. And what has he ever won doing it? You have to have a balanced offense. So I would rather take the lumps now and have my balance. Look at the teams that always win. Does Clemson, Alabama, Ohio State, do they run some kind of air raid offense where they're throwing it all over the place? No, all of them run a balanced offense.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we're trying to build. You look at, like Slim just said, you look at these teams, and what's the common thing? A strong defense that gets stops and holds opponents to 20 or less points a game, like the bad ones. And then they run out there with a balanced offense with a good quarterback, a good running game, and a good O-line. They'll run spread. They'll spread the ball out, but it's not going to be every play, 5 wide, 4 verts, just go. Like, that's not how that's going to work. And honestly, I want to give credit to Gattis with this, where earlier in the year we saw the run game was really the focal point, but then after the A&M game, we tried to go back more to the passing game, but it's just we're so injured on the O-line and the lack of execution, and honestly, you can see that a lot of players have just kind of given up. Like, they're just kind of over this season, and they're just like, man, I'm just going to finish this out, and I'll just wait to transfer.
Okay. Go to this last comment from Peanut.
Peanut is not a fan of Josh Gattis.
Our short yardage play calling sucks too. How so? In short yardage, you run the ball between the tackles. So and that's exactly the kind of play calling that he's calling. Now, I would say some of that is where I've had some personnel kind of conflicts. I would like to see more Thad Franklin in short yardage as opposed to Parrish. But no, they just simply can't execute short yardage run plays.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. They just can't do it.
I think he just wants Josh Gattis to go out there and throw some blocks.
Yeah, right. Well, it's that. I mean, we heard this all last week too. Gattis is terrible. I didn't see Gattis fumble a single ball or throw a single interception.
Yeah, man.
And there were a couple of them from Jake. I'm like, who are you throwing the ball to?
Yeah, the one right before halftime happened, and I saw him throw it, and I was like, oh, he's throwing the ball away. And then I see it get picked off, and I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
there wasn't a Miami player on the screen.
I was like, I'm sorry, where were you going with that?
Like, dude, I've got a 65-inch in my living room. I got a whole lot of screen. There wasn't orange or green anywhere to be seen on it.
Just the crowd.
Yeah, that was something glitched there.
Oh yeah, Chaney's still injured.
Yes, Chaney's injured. What did he do? I heard he got hurt, and I think it was fall camp, but we never heard what happened to him. I mean, did he re-injure that same messed up knee?
It was a knee, but I think it was the different knee.
Oh,
and
okay.
Also, yeah, I think we did play a lot better over the middle of the field without James Williams. Because here's the thing. James Williams has a lot of talent, but he just goes for the highlight play a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think, you know what? I see a lot of the same problems with James Williams that I saw with Bubba Baxa. Not Bubba Baxa.
Remember when we did have a kicker named Bubba Baxa?
Yeah. No.
Bubba Gump.
God, who was that? Who was the safety that went the draft? Yeah, that's it. Bubba Bolden.
You got Baxa and Bolden, the two Bubba Bs.
Yeah. No, Bolden was the one. I loved his energy, but he tried to do too much and was out of place a lot, and that's James Williams' problem. he tries to do too much, and he's not taking care of what he's supposed to be taking care of, and the offense takes advantage of it. So I like his energy. I like his want to, as far as making the play, but he's got to focus a little bit.
So Dark Code has what is the status of Chaney?
He's supposed to be back before the end of the season, supposedly.
I think we might just like medical redshirt him, man.
He might.
What's the point of bringing him back for like 2 games at the end of the year?
Well, actually, I'm not even sure if he can, because don't forget, he was out all last year with the knee. He got hurt in practice before like the 3rd game.
Mm-hmm.
No, last year he got hurt during the Appalachian. Was it the Appalachian State game where he got hurt? I didn't
think he got in the game. I thought he got hurt in practice.
No, he was in the game and he got hurt during the game.
Okay. I knew it was early in the year. And honestly, I think that's part of the problem, because I think Don Chaney Jr. is the best running back in that room, in my opinion.
Also, was Jalen Knighton injured? Because I don't think I saw Jalen Knighton out there at all.
Well, they might have told him, keep working on holding on to the damn ball.
Right. He dropped his helmet too many times. He couldn't get into the game.
They saw him drop his helmet on the sideline. You know what? Your day's over, bro.
Jay, you're up.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Never mind.
Hey, what's up, LW? Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping in, too.
I mean, every time I see like stupid stuff like this, I just think back to like I was watching like a doc on like the 90s Cowboys, and it's just Jimmy Johnson yelling at a player in training camp, and he's like, "Use 2 hands, not 1. Don't get fancy, get good."
Now, you know what? I'll actually give them a little nugget. You want to hear some criticism of Gattis? Why are we not seeing any toss or sweep running plays?
Yeah,
none.
That's something I think that they could do. I think they've got a speed advantage over a lot of people, and I think that's something they can do to have a little more success in the run game. Now, maybe they don't have faith in the offensive line.
I think that might be it, offensive line and receivers, because there's been a lot of plays where we've asked receivers to block, and they're just like, yeah, I'll put a finger on the guy, but I'm not really going to try.
Yeah, that's something they excelled at. I'll give them this. They excelled at that when Mark Richt was here. That's gone.
Oh, no. Yeah, you watch some of those old 2017 games, and even the announcers are saying, like, it's emphasized here probably more than anywhere else, the receivers, that you need to block downfield.
And to me, that's part of want to. So, if something's being taken out of the offense because of a reason like that, I mean, a coach can't make you put forth the effort on the field. I think they're literally trying to do the best they can with what they have to work with right now.